right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now, Hesung Kim. On the outside corner, 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first. And that one fouled off. Darvish kicks, delivers. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Darvish delivers. On the ground, could be two. Bogarts over to second, on to first in time. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Off the plate, 1-0. Edman went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. That one hammered center field. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. He sends it out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down. Here's Betts. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Call. Going back. Tattooed to Tatertown. And gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Muncy to hit. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. But 2-round. Bottom of the first. Stepping in, Jackson Merrill. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Merrill with a homer in his last game. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Next offering misses down and away. Pitch misses, and a full count now. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Here's Bogarts now.
Bogart.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This to third, Muncy. Bogarts retired.
Batting third, the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias stands in. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And we're back. And now the veteran catcher, Austin Barnes. Darvish back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one away. And now Teoscar Hernandez, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 2.
0-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Giancarlo Stanton now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Petco Park, and now Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. Manny Machado up to the plate. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs.
2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing.
Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And first offering is fouled off. Outman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's hard hit on the line. Tatis makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And base hit. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's already homered here in this one.
Let's go, Padres.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered in this game. First
Count
pitch,
1-0.
not close. And that one in the air center field. Merrill on the move. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in San Diego as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call.
0-1's the count.
Ripped to right, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Call stands at second with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground. Bats up with it. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
1-0.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Runner on at third. 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And Jake has entered the K zone.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position in 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Merrill tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One hit, one left. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Max Muncy. The wind of the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now
one down.
Catcher,
Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Hernandez around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 outs, runner at first. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Stanton off of first with 2 away. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. That gets by him. Stanton around second, heads for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He's in there. Hey.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Here is Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. Fought off foul. The Dodgers threatening. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. And Freeman is retired. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Xander Bogaerts. Muncy zips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. On the corner for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. In the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. The other way. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. First pitch misses. Dalsigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Close, but call the ball. Ball 2.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high.
Muncy, feed to second, that's one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. So one hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Darvish back to work. Out towards right center field. Tatis makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Late on that fastball. Movement in the bullpen. Austin Davis getting loose out there. Morahone getting loose as well.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-0.
Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One out, base is empty. And now Mookie Betts. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Merrill should have this one. Nabs it. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, Eggy Rosario. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
You know, these Padres finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That's to third. Fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Campusano batting with one down, takes a strike. Kim, one at second. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. He continues to roll. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Adrian Morahone.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Cronenworth gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the Western Metal Building, and it's gone. A home run. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. His 12th of the season. It's 5-zip.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Austin Davis preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings through that one. Campusano down to first with it. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And he takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So digging in, Jackson Merrill. Foul ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Outside, and that is ball one. Merrill recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
That one outside, and the count's even at 2. Now fly ball to right center. Outman sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander.
2 down, base is empty. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Fastball for a strike. Bogaerts, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Aruba. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses, struck him out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Back here in San Diego, now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
Oh, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And next for L.A., Tommy Edman. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad
Mlb
approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. And Betts is gone. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game.
The first baseman, Luis Arias.
There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. And a ground ball to first. Freeman takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now Machado up here, right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a miss, had him out front for the strikeout. Padres go down quietly. It's 5-0.
Pitching for the Padres.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Austin Davis.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Merrill settles under this one and makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin.
And at the plate for the
Barnes.
Dodgers, Austin Barnes. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Next offering misses. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres nothing.
Now pitching for Los
Back
Angeles.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Evan Phillips.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Out to short, bats up with it. Now a jump throw, and they get the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Call.
Only if you knew how I feel. I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat. Mlb. I remember him and Jag used to control the parties. And they would let us know when it was the right time to leave.
Alex Call, the next up for the Padres. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch just misses. Pulls that one foul. Smoked on the ground, a second. Handles, throws to first, and that'll do it. One left for San Diego. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Show me what I miss. Show me how you listen. This is my addiction.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yuki Matsui.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Activity in the bullpen. Matt Waldron up and loosening in the pen. Vasquez getting cranked up as well. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
James Outman getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. Matsui in his second season, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. Out there to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. One down, and here's Freddie Freeman. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And Freddie takes the K.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Outman off of first with 2 away. And the next pitch is way outside. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Tatis snags it, and that is back here at Petco Park. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, as they still don't have it. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next one is off the plate. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 away with a runner at third. Got him swinging. Padres with only 1 out remaining. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That clips the corner. Just missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
5-0 the final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.